join me and my dad while we explore subscription boxes, the outdoors, gear and equipment, and other fun things and places. Before we get started, hit like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Ding! Thank you for watching.
Well, thank you for that introduction, Miraculous Girl. And thank you everyone for joining us again here on Exploring It All. So today we're going to be taking a look at a box new to the channel, obviously. And this is from Knott's Berry Farm Berry Market. It's a quarterly box. This is a food item box, okay? It's going to have different items from their farm store. For those of you that don't know, just a quick little overview. Knott's Berry Farm was a working farm founded by Walter and Cordelia Knott in the 1920s. They recently celebrated their 100th anniversary. During the Great Depression, the farming of the berries, and he's known for not the creation of the boysenberry, but he's the one that brought it to the guy who made it. I think his name was Boysen. His name was Boysen, that's why it's named the boysenberry. He had given up on the berry, and it's a combination of a loganberry, a marionberry, and a blackberry or something like that. Anyway, and you can Google it and it'll tell you. But he started growing these along with other things that he grew at the farm. He grew the boysenberries, and they were selling them at their berry stand and stuff. And then during the Depression, his wife decided, because they needed, people struggled during the Depression in the 1930s. And so his wife started selling chicken dinners and actually used her good china and stuff, and they had a house and they had a tea room, and she just started serving people chicken dinners that had driven out to come to the berry stands and get fruits and vegetables and whatever else they were growing at the time, but primarily berries. And then into the 40s, at some point, word of mouth got around and people really liked Mrs. Knott's chicken dinners, and it became very popular. So Walter Knott, he liked historical things, and he slowly started building things for people to do while they waited, and people waited hours to be seated in this chicken dinner restaurant. They kept expanding, and eventually the amusement park aspect of it, the attractions, surpassed the chicken dinner restaurant at one time, and the main restaurant's still open and stuff. Miraculous Girl and I go there all the time. Anyway, so that's a kind of a very, very brief recap of Walter Knott and the history of Knott's Berry Farm. And if you want to know more, just Google it, go to Wikipedia and read about it. It's really fascinating. He built on his farm, he built a replica of Independence Hall because he thought everyone should be able to see it, and not everyone could afford to go all the way to the East Coast. He built a replica of the Liberty Bell. He built a replica of George Washington's fireplace in Mount Vernon. He had a lot of historical stuff along with the ghost town, but he was also a very patriotic man. He has a Minuteman statue dedicated to the Minutemen of the Revolution. Just a lot of really neat historical items, especially inside the Independence Hall, which is free. It is free to go to the Independence Hall and see the Liberty Bell and see the reenactment of the debates about the Declaration of Independence. It's really amazing. Anyway, all right, guys, so like I said, this is a food box. This isn't like our knife boxes and survival boxes and all that kind of stuff. And this is the first time we ever got this. It's a quarterly box. I want to say it was $25, $29, something like that. Anyway, and so this is what's on it. And we buy lots of products from the farm. So when we go, so let's see what we got here. So it comes with a card. Oh, okay. So it comes with a card, and here's the card. And I'll take a picture of the card, and I will post it at the end. But here's the card, and I'm going to use that to look at. And it's thank you and happy holidays. And we got this just like a few days before Christmas. All right, so we also have a shortbread with white chocolate drizzle recipe card and a coffee cake recipe card. So that's cool, and I'll take pictures of that for you as well. And if you guys can scan that thing, it says you can get more recipes online, and I actually have a couple of cookbooks for the park. All right, so what are our items? Boysenberry coffee, medium roast. Now, I have bought it. I usually buy the whole beans. This one's already ground. And this is a 8-ounce bag. And I want to say it runs about $15 at the park. Plus, I get a 10% discount with our pass. So, another $1.50 off that. But around maybe $15. And, oh, the boysenberry flavor on that. It smells so good. It's really good coffee. Let's see. So... And I kind of started at the bottom. Let's see, boysenberry coffee. So we got a bag of biscuit mix, and I've made this before. I have another bag over on the shelf there. We have the little drawstring bag, and there's a plastic bag inside of here. That's just for presentation purposes. And these are really light, fluffy biscuits. They are really good if you follow the recipe right and do all that. So that's awesome. You got the biscuit mix. We have a jar, and they packed it very well. I'm going to set this aside here. I have a Swiss Army knife here, and it's really funny. Now, you can order some, if not all of these items directly from Knott's Berry Farm. It's called the Knott's Berry Market. And this is boysenberry jam. Miraculous Girl prefers the preserves. But one thing about this, now it's made in small batches. Now you'll see a brand of jam online. It's called Knott's Berry Farm Jams. And that actually isn't the original recipes. The name was purchased, the family, the heirs of Walter Knott had sold that to Conagra Foods in the 90s, and then it was sold to Smuckers, and Smuckers is discontinuing it. So Knott's went out and they found a company, a farm in Cambria called Lynn's Farms, to make the boysenberry jams. And this is made with sugar, boysenberries, lemon juice concentrate, and pectin, which is in most jellies and jams. And the one thing you won't see on any of the Knott's Berry jam, boysenberry jams, any of the jams that Lynn's Farms makes, you won't see high fructose corn syrup on there. They use cane sugar, they use sugar, and that's how they make it. And it's made in small batches by a small family farm in Cambria, California. So anyway, you have the Berry Market jam, which is really good stuff. Next we have, really, okay, cool. We have some no-bake cheesecake. And I got some cans of boysenberries. It's really hard to buy boysenberries fresh because they are, they just are not, they don't last as long. They get really soft and stuff, but they can them and stuff, and they save really well. So yeah, this is a no-bake cheesecake mix. You add 8 ounces of cream cheese, 8 ounces of whipped cream topping, get a pre-made graham cracker pie crust, and then top it off with some boysenberries. All right, so that's kind of item. That's awesome. I was thinking about doing a Cajun box. We have a tea towel. Put in your little baskets or whatever that you put your biscuits in. I'm going to open this up. It's all pretty, folded. I know some of the guys are going, what is this dude doing? But I cook, so it's me and Miraculous Girl. So we got a tea towel here. It has some boysenberries on it. And it says Knott's Berry Farm all the way around. Table delicious from the sunny fields of Knott's Berry Farm, Buena Park, California. So that's the tea towel, and that's really cool. I like it. I like it. I know, it's corny, but we enjoy going to Knott's Berry Farm, and we enjoy the products and stuff. So we buy the jams. They have these ones that was called Good and Evil Pickles. It's sweet jalapenos and sweet pickles in a jar, and garlic. Oh, they're so good. And I got it for me, and Miraculous Girl started eating it. Now, also in here we have, and they sell these in the park, $3 or $4, I think. These are boysenberry caramels, and they are really good. And I wish I could somehow get the smell of these products. You can smell the boysenberry coffee. I wish you could smell that boysenberry smell. You walk by that chicken dinner restaurant, and I'm telling you, and it is really good. Next time we go there, I don't usually take pictures of my food in restaurants and stuff, but I guess maybe we'll have to do that. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Remember to give us a like and a subscribe, and be nice to each other.